Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. The Stros will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. Out of play.
First pitch, 136.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Zach Greinke starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
At the plate, Julian Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Anthony Santander comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Alvarez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
In there, 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Correa comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Popped him up. Gomes is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Miguel Sano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left.
Goodbye, home run.
A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 17 for him on the season. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Betts coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1.
The count is 3-1.
And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball back outside.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Popped him up. Bregman shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Hunter Alberto.
Now in the box, Hunter Alberto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Greinke comes set. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Liner towards second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ball 1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Mike Zunino is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That average at 291 to start the day. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Swing and a liner, but foul. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back, still going back. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Still only 1 out in the inning. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Three and 1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's
up the middle, and Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Mookie Betts. There goes Altuve. Hit hard to short. Alberto has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Martin Maldonado will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Digging in now, Alex Bregman, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Base hit, line drive into the corner. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Two-0 count. The pitch pulled toward right center field. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Houston. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a fast.
Julio Hernandez.
Into the box now, Julian Hernandez, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 home. Misses inside off the plate. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit on the ground to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
So striding in, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fouled off. Here's a curveball blocked by Zunino. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Miguel Sano is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
if you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Howie.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he takes a cold strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We played 3 full, 4-3 Baltimore. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number
Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Here's George Springer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Springer Swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". Starts the day as the third leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. There's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Taking off is Springer. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run job by Yuli Gurriel. 6th home run on the season for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as you see there, that total good for second place on this Astros ball club. Here now is Mike Zunino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Martin Maldonado.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now 7-4. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 4 runs here in this half inning. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Two and one now to Mookie.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This one also hit deep to left field. Brantley going back at the track, the wall, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 5 on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one, guys. What do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
8 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. 8th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Anibal Sanchez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Alvarez.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros lead it 9-4. Striding in, Carlos Santana reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Carlos Santana.
Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Hanser Alberto, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Greinke steps into his windup. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 9-4. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off for Houston, the shortstop, Carlos.
First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in George Springer. First pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on.
No,
that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gurriel.
Ready to take his hacks again, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on top, however, 9-4. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yan Gomes.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either. The man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Pitch home. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Julian Hernandez.
Stepping in, Julian Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he fouls this one off. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. The Astros on top, 9-4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
So here's Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Now here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Kendrick has it. And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Astros 11 and the O's 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Trey Mancini.
The designated hitter, Trey.
First offering on its way.
Mancini.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Miguel Sano waits on deck. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. There's the first pitch now from Greinke. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Popped him up. Zunino over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Paul Fry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Carlos Correa waits on deck. Fouled away. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now, Carlos Correa. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. From the stretch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. George Springer the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than .400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
All even now, 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a line drive. But just foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Second and third, 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hernandez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it, though, 11-4. Brad Peacock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
So now Carlos Santana, head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's a .333 hitter.
Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Peacock has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. The 0-1 delivery. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Digging in, Hanser Alberto. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 1 left for the Orioles. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Zunino.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Striding forward now is the DH, Martin Maldonado. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here's the pitch.
Aye.
One out, nobody on. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Popped up. Santana is there for it, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it, though, 11-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Julian Hernandez. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging, and it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory. No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up, even though they're this is what it's all about. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to come in. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Turned on down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters. Orioles leave 1. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4.
Your
Dylan
attention, please.
Betances comes on to
Now
work
pitching
now,
for
and he's their usual closer, but this
number
is
68.
obviously not a save
Yeller.
opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fastball well outside. Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Line to the right side, but foul. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2.
3-2, count.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it though 11-4.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor,
Number
Joe
38.
Smith.
Joe Smith.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick starting things for his side in the 9th as
Leading
they
off,
face the
Orioles,
improbable odds of
the
trying to
second
come
baseman,
back in this one.
Howie.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count 0-1. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready now for Baltimore, Carlos Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Smith stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2. Michael Brantley waits on deck. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Here's Michael Brantley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. To short, hit hard. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Stepping up now, Hanser Alberto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A little low. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Yan Gomes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 now to Gomes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. He hangs a K to end it, and the Astros go on the road and sweep their rivals. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Houston Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.